Hello, welcome to today's YouTube video and community conversation. Today we are going to be talking about the perfect fasting protocol for you and a perfect fasting protocol for you if you want to lose weight. I get a lot of questions here in this community, and I get a lot of comments left on some of the YouTube videos that we have here from women who are really curious about which fasting protocol is going to be best for them, especially if their goal is to lose weight. And then I also get a lot of comments from women who are saying that they're doing XYZ protocol for fasting and they're not getting results. What's going on? And so we're going to address those two situations in today's video, and I'm going to help you find the perfect fasting protocol for you. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. My name is Diane Parham. I am the creator of the online course and the community, the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman, where we take a mindset approach to incorporating an intermittent fasting lifestyle for ourselves so we have the opportunity to look and feel our best and live our most authentic life through this midlife season we call menopause. If you're interested in jumping into class, I will leave a link here on the YouTube video as well as information in the description box below so that you can check out what we have to offer and hopefully join us for our next course. So what is the perfect fasting protocol? And I'm going to say specifically for weight loss because I know in this community, that's what a lot of women are really searching for, is a solution or an approach that they can take to help them lose weight during this midlife season, the season that we transition from perimenopause into menopause and then live the rest of our life in post-menopause. And so there's some things that we need to look at when we're thinking about creating lifestyle changes for ourselves. And this is the approach that we take here in this community with intermittent fasting and the goals that we have for losing weight. So first and foremost, our body will not lose weight or let go of weight until we're in a hormonal balance and our body has the opportunity to reset and fix things that are going on internally. And this is where intermittent fasting has proven to be so powerful for the women in our community because we don't know what's going on internally and what our body's having to manage. We just know externally we're not happy with what's going on. Now, from my own personal experience and tens of thousands of women who have adopted what I teach here in our community as the lifestyle approach for themselves, is that the 20-hour clean fast is really the best approach for the internal healing aspect and to really kickstart what we're ultimately after, and that is weight loss. And the reason that the 20-hour clean fast has been so powerful for so many women is the fact that it allows us enough time in a fasting window for our body to have that opportunity to, in fact, reset itself internally. And what I mean by resetting itself internally, the hormones that are so out of balance for so many women transitioning through this menopausal season are our hunger hormones. And we talk about this a lot here in this community with a lot of coaching that I do, and it's what we really focus on inside the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course. And that's the fact that we have to balance out our hunger hormones so that our body has the opportunity to reset itself, and then you will have the opportunity to not only heal yourself internally, cellularly, we know that there's a lot of evidence for that, but your body will ultimately have the opportunity to let go of weight because it will have the energy and resources to focus on that. So the hormone that's causing us so many problems is insulin. And the reason that insulin is causing us so many problems is just because other hormones are shifting and changing. And insulin and estrogen are playing off each other. And so when our estrogen levels start to fall, our insulin levels just start to rise. And we have a really hard time managing our energy storage. So we have a lot of energy in storage in the form of glycogen, which is just creating this backup of glucose in our system. And when we have a backup of glucose in our system, I describe that as our tanks being overflowing with glucose, we just cannot lose weight. There's just too much sugar available in our system and we can't tap into those reserves empty them out, and then get to that point where we can actually start losing weight. There is some truth to the fact that we need to be in some sort of deficit in order for our body to lose weight. And that goes back to that situation I just described where we have this surplus of glucose in our bloodstream because we have so much glycogen in storage because insulin is just completely out of whack. The term that we use when our insulin is just not responding well is insulin resistance. Then every decision we make when our insulin is not responding properly puts us in this backup situation. Now, this is how I like to visualize what's going on in my body so it makes sense for me and how I can really imagine what's going on internally for me when I'm fasting. I need to drain those tanks, use up the reserve, let my body have an opportunity to heal itself cellularly, then I can lose weight. Again, what we have found in this community is the 20-hour fast is the sweet spot for so many women, and here is why. So we fast for 20 hours. We generally start our fast in the evening once we're done with dinner, and we break our fast sometime in the afternoon the next day. You can do the math on that and figure out when your fast start time and your fast end time's in, so it equals that 20 hours. Then we have 4 hours of a feasting window, which, believe it or not, is an adequate enough time to get all of our nutrients in before we start our next fast. That 20 hours is magical for us. I have done several videos on why the 20-hour fast is so powerful for so many women. I will include a link to a video that I have done on that process here for you to go ahead and watch as well. So this 20-hour fast allows us the opportunity to reset our hunger hormones, which allows us to drain our tanks over time, eventually putting us in a weight loss opportunity, while also affording us an opportunity to have a 4-hour feasting window. Now, the perfect intermittent fasting lifestyle for you, or the one that you're going to want to incorporate for the rest of your life as a menopausal woman, is the one that suits your life the best. So the 20-hour clean fast is what I teach, and it's what I really recommend to women who are feeling very frustrated and stuck and unable to make any kind of changes in either their health or their physique, or they're feeling like their weight just won't budge. You deserve the opportunity to have that healing experience, and the 20-hour fast is a really simple, cost-effective, everyone has an opportunity to take advantage of that 20-hour fast. You deserve to give that a try. What if you're happy? What if you're healed? What if you've lost the weight? What do you do, and what would be the perfect fasting lifestyle for you then? This is where it comes down to really taking an opportunity to look at your life. How is your life socially? How do you like to engage in feasting opportunities or dinner plans, or how is it that you meet up with people that you really care about and food is part of that process? How do you celebrate holidays? What do you do when you go on vacation? Are you an athlete? Do you engage in exercise activities that demand a little bit more nutritional intake? Does a 20-hour fast support what it is you want from your fitness? This is where I say, once you get that fasting maturity, and you are really focusing on making mindset shifts that support what it is that you say that you really want, you can ebb and flow your way in and out of different fasting protocols. But the 20-hour fast is always going to be that catch-all fast that's going to get you the best results. And there are women who are fasting 20 hours every day and feasting for 4 hours every day who have taken our course 7 years ago and are still living this lifestyle because it just works for them. But if you're one of those people who's like, I've done the 20-hour fast, I've gotten the results, I need to open up my feasting window a little bit more, I need to shorten up my fasting window, you are the one that gets to decide that. The biggest factor in how successful you are going to be with fasting, or how perfect your fasting protocol is for you, or how much weight you are going to be able to lose, ultimately depends on you and the decisions you are making around food. When life happens, do you give yourself an opportunity to jump ship? Do you let little inconveniences in life or interruptions in what it is you're doing allow you to make poor decisions about what it is you're doing in your fasting lifestyle and your feasting style and not connecting the two things? And are you following someone's advice that just doesn't work for you? If you're practicing a 1 meal a day lifestyle and you feel like that is forced on you and you feel like you're missing too much of your life and you're not getting the results you were hoping for, why is it that you're following that fasting protocol? If you're fasting for 16 hours and feasting for 8 and you're not getting the results that you were hoping for, why is it that you're following that fasting protocol? The biggest question we need to answer for ourselves is, why are we not getting the results that we say that we really want? I have had the pleasure of one-on-one time with thousands of women in our community. What I can tell you that comes out of those conversations is not whether spinach or kale is the superior green that's going to answer all of our problems and help us lose weight. Nutrition is never the question that women have when they're feeling stuck. It's usually, why is it that when life starts happening to me, or things feel out of control, or I'm stressed out, or I'm not feeling my best, I step away from what has proven to serve me best? So for you to find the perfect fasting protocol for yourself, you really should sit down and ask yourself a series of questions. Do I thrive in a fasted state? What kind of opportunities do I want to have available to me in my feasting window so that I feel like I'm participating in my own life? What kind of food do I enjoy when I'm in my feasting window? Can that also support what it is I say that I really want? Am I being honest with myself about my food choices? Am I trusting my hunger hormones? And when I'm fasting, I fast clean and I fast long and I can sit in comfort in a state of hungry. And when I'm feasting, am I making the most informed and conscious choices for myself? Or do I make choices from an emotional mindset? The emotional mindset will almost always get you in trouble. And if you're making informed, conscious choices for you in your feasting window, those will always serve you best. Now, you don't have to fast every day. You don't always have to fast squeaky clean, but you do deserve to give yourself an opportunity to ask yourself some questions and get some really solid answers. We should not be depriving ourselves, limiting ourselves, skipping out on things that we find bring us joy. We should not be missing meal times with family and loved ones to support a fasting window. Ultimately, our intermittent fasting lifestyle, or the protocol that we choose to practice so that we can look and feel our best and live our most authentic life, should meld into your life. We want to stop exiting our life to try to match some fasting protocol that's being advertised to us. Intermittent fasting should meld into your life smoothly, it should meld into your life beautifully, and it should be something that brings you joy and results. And it should be something that feels easy for you. If you're not getting that out of your fasting protocol, I want you to go back to the drawing board and ask yourself those series of questions. And ask yourself, what is it that you're really wanting for yourself? Like really wanting for yourself? And are you willing to put in the work to make that happen? The bottom line is there's no perfect fasting protocol that's going to suit everyone. But we do know that there is some science, and there are a whole lot of results in this community that have proven that if you are frustrated with where your weight is, if you are frustrated with how you're feeling, if nothing seems like it's working for you, if nothing feels like it's easy, that 20-hour clean fast that I teach you how to practice inside the intermittent fasting course has proven to be the secret sauce, or what we call here in our community the sweet spot for a lot of women. Once you get to the place where you've lost the weight and you're feeling like you again, then you get to design the perfect fasting protocol for you and how it is you want to incorporate that into the rest of your life. We make lifestyle changes in this community, and we do it from the mindset approach. Does this make sense for what it is that I say that I really want? Does this feel good to me? Does this make sense for my life? The nutrition aspect of it will make so much more sense when you incorporate intermittent fasting as part of your life. The feasting part becomes very easy. We often approach intermittent fasting from the opposite approach. We focus so much on the nutrition that we fail to sit in that comfort and that power and that energy of the fast. If you lean into the fast, everything else just finds a natural and comfortable place in your life. If you're feeling frustrated with intermittent fasting and you're not getting the results you're hoping for, I encourage you to jump into class aha moments women are having in class, because we take the pressure out of trying to get nutrition perfect. We take the pressure out of trying to get fasting perfect. And I give you an opportunity to think about you. How is it that you want to show up for the rest of your life? How do you want to look? How do you see yourself as the future version of yourself? And how is it that you want to show up around food? Every woman deserves to look and feel her best. And every woman deserves an opportunity to end the struggle with food, end this struggle that we have with weight loss, end the struggle that we have with how it is we feel about our body. And we really do deserve an opportunity to step into our power and have all the things that we say that we want. That fasting window is a powerful window, especially when you are living it from your most authentic self. I hope to see you in class with us soon. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't done so yet, I always appreciate a subscription here on our channel. It just helps our channel get pushed out to women like you who deserve to live this amazing lifestyle and have all the results that you were hoping for. If you were a graduate of class, you know I always appreciate when you share a little bit of your journey with intermittent fasting and how it is the intermittent fasting course helped you on your journey with looking and feeling your best. So if you can leave me a comment, I always appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video.